welcome back to my channel. This video is all about food. I'm going to show you guys how I meal prep. I've been meal prepping for a long time. Meal prepping has helped me so much with maintaining my weight, with not gaining weight, with making healthier choices. Those times when I get so super hungry, and just to stay on track. So I do recommend meal prepping. That is my #1 tip when it comes to weight loss and you're trying to reach your goal, because you cannot out-train a bad diet, meaning you can't be working out and eating whatever you want, because you're not going to see results. A lot of your results are going to be shown in the kitchen. What you eat, I know we heard a lot of apps that are made in the kitchen, and that is true, because your nutrition is the #1 thing that matters the most. Yes, exercise, workouts are going to help you so much to build a physique, to get stronger, but whatever you eat is most important. I'm going to show you guys breakfast idea, lunch or dinner, and a snack. We're going to start with breakfast. For breakfast, I'm going to show you guys how to make omelets ahead of time. I'm just going to prep for 3 days. I like to prep the rest of the week in the middle of the week. Sometimes, you know, food gets old or you get bored of it. So let's start with breakfast. So I'm going to make 3 omelets. Sorry, 4 egg whites in each cup. Here are my 3 omelets. I'm gonna add some everything but the bagel sesame seasoning from Trader Joe's that I love, and I'm always showing here. So you can add salt, pepper, whatever you want, and I'm just gonna make some omelets. Please wish me luck. Yes! Okay, so I'm on my last omelet. Meanwhile, this one cooks. I'm gonna cook 3 turkey bacons. We have all 3 omelets ready. Turkey bacon's ready. I don't like to overcook it because I am gonna heat it up. So I just like to leave it like medium cooked. Okay, so here they are ready. So all I'm gonna do is basically just put a turkey bacon inside and just save it like that. That way when I'm ready to eat it, I just take one out and put in my fillings, whatever I'm gonna put in it. It could be veggies, cheese. This one I'm gonna leave already prepared. So I'm just gonna leave the turkey bacon. I'm gonna add some reduced fat feta cheese. And I had already prepared some roasted sweet potatoes. I like to roast my veggies ahead of time, just so whenever I want to make a salad or an omelet, for example, like this, I just have something ready to put in, and I don't have to do that extra step of cooking my vegetables. So here it is. I'm just gonna store my omelets, and whenever I'm ready, I'll just heat them up. Of course, you can just eat the omelet, but personally, it is not enough for me. So whenever I am gonna eat it, I'll probably have it with the toast, with some avocado, with a piece of fruit, with something else, because it's not enough for me. Of course, you're gonna choose whatever you want to eat it with, but here is the first meal. There are options for breakfast on the go. Egg white muffins, basically the same ingredients but just made into muffins, and these oatmeal protein muffins with blueberries. I actually have a video on both of these recipes up for fast on the go meals. These are also perfect to make ahead and just freeze them and then heat them up whenever you're ready to eat them. I also like having boiled eggs just for whenever I need some more protein and I want something quick. I'd have some boiled eggs ready. So now for lunch or dinner, I'm going to show you guys how to make chicken stir fry, baked salmon, roasted veggies, and cauliflower rice. So here we go. I'm gonna start off with what goes in the oven first, because meanwhile that's cooking, I want to be working on the other recipe. First, sweet potatoes, because they take the longest to cook. Making like sweet potato chips. So you just want to evenly cut them like chips. I'm gonna spray our pan and just place them here. Now the Brussels sprouts, I just like to leave them like that open. I have my sweet potatoes, Brussels sprouts, the cauliflower. I really dislike cutting the cauliflower because it's so messy and annoying, but you save a lot of money buying it whole versus buying it already cut for you. So if you want to save some money, I recommend you do that extra step. Meanwhile, I cut my cauliflower. I'm gonna put these in. They do take longer than that, so I'm just gonna spray a little bit more on top. And the way I like to season this, basically I season everything the same way, and it's so good. Garlic powder, paprika, and salt. So by the way, I do have my oven preheating at 350 degrees, and into the oven they go. Okay, so here's our cauliflower. I did not use all of it. I did save some for midweek if I want to like steam it or whatever. Now we're gonna start with our salmon. So this is a salmon I like to buy. It's wild caught pink salmon with skin on and boneless. It is 1 4-ounce serving is 110 calories, 2 fat, 0 carb, and 23 protein. Of course, omega-3, all of those good vitamins for you. So I'm gonna do the same. So now we're gonna put this in the oven. These are gonna be ready faster, maybe like 15 minutes. When they are, I'm gonna take these out and leave those in so they can roast a little bit more. Like 10 minutes, I'm just gonna go ahead and flip them and put them back in there for another 20 minutes. And we are moving on. We're gonna make a chicken stir fry. I'm gonna cut all my veggies here in equal sizes. I'm gonna use zucchini, carrot, onion, and I found some broccoli there that I'm gonna use. At this point you can add anything, asparagus, cauliflower, bell pepper would be great. I don't have any. Just cut everything, and I have some chicken breasts here also cut. We're gonna cook these separate just so I know how much chicken I add to each meal. Alright, so here we have it. I got my veggies all cut up, and then I also cut some garlic, and I saved a little bit of zucchini for our last recipe. I did use a really big one. I used 1 whole onion, it was medium size, and 1 carrot. So first we're gonna cook both of these separate like I mentioned. So we have our chicken cooking. Now we're gonna add some of our garlic. Again, save some of this for our next recipe. Just let it brown a little bit. Let the garlic bring all those amazing smells and flavors out. And then we're adding our veggies. So I already seasoned my chicken with garlic and salt. My veggies are the ones that I'm gonna add something different so it can be more like a stir fry. Instead of soy sauce, I'm going to use some coconut aminos. This is so good. And some liquid aminos. It's like an all-purpose seasoning from soy sauce protein. So these are way healthier than soy sauce. You can also use low sodium soy sauce if you like. I found these two at Sprouts. This one they sell at Trader Joe's as well. So make sure you also don't overcook your veggies because you don't want a soggy stir fry. So right now I think it's about to be done. I'm just gonna let it cook a little bit more and get the aminos flavor. Moving on to our last recipe, we're making cauliflower rice. You can also make brown rice, but I prefer cauliflower rice to get more veggies. So we're gonna spray it. We're gonna add some of that garlic that I told you guys to save. I also did already cut the zucchini we saved for this recipe. Once our garlic is browning a little bit, we're gonna add the cauliflower. I did buy this one. It's already riced, ready to go. You can also do it yourself, but this was not that expensive. It was like $1.49. We're gonna add it. So just really quick why I prefer brown this over brown rice. Look, this bag has 4 servings. Each serving is 20 calories. So you can literally eat the whole bag for 80 calories. That's pretty amazing. Only 3 grams of carbs. So the whole bag for 12 carbs. This is such a good alternative for rice, and it's lower calorie, so you get to eat more. So we're gonna let this cook for about a minute before we add our zucchini. Now I'm adding my zucchini and cook it for another 3 minutes. After a few minutes, we're gonna add 1 egg. So you're gonna make a hole in the middle of your pan. You're gonna add your egg. And then you wanna mix it real quick with everything. So now after the eggs cooked, we're gonna add some salt and garlic. You can also add pepper, but I don't have any. So let it cook for another maybe minute and we are done. So everything is ready. We got our roasted veggies, our chicken, our stir fry, salmon, and cauliflower rice. So at this point, you can choose whatever you want to do. You can prepare these however you want. You can either save each individual thing separately and then just whenever you're gonna eat it, put it together, or if you have to go to work or school, whatever, you just put them into containers. I'm gonna give you 2 examples of how I'm gonna prepare my meals. So here you go, 2 meals with the same ingredients. You can mix and match whatever you want. You can use the stir fry with the salmon, the chicken with the roasted veggies, and I'm gonna pack these for lunch. These I like to store in containers, just so I can have, like for example, if I want to make a salad, I already have some ingredients to add to the salad. Chicken, I always have some cooked for some wraps, for salads, for anything. Now for a snack, I always want a snack in between, so I want something sweet. So I'm going to show you guys how to make this parfait. So moving on to our last recipe, I'm going to make some yogurt parfaits. I always have a sweet tooth, so in the middle of the day, I like to have this in between lunch and dinner. So here basically I just mixed in 1/3 cup of low-fat cottage cheese and 1/2 cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. So you can buy them already packaged, but sometimes they have unnecessary sugar and added junk to them. So I prefer doing this, plus it's lower carb like this, and I can add my own fruit. So I'm just gonna add my fruit and some more topping. Here they are. I added strawberries and blackberries. It changes within time, whatever fruit I have cut up. Now in the middle, I'm gonna add some almonds for some healthy fats. You can add peanut butter, walnuts, whatever you like. You can also add this at the end, like so it won't get all soggy. So the last thing I'm gonna add is some flax seeds. These are really good, really high in fiber, also healthy fats, and they give it a really good nutty flavor. I also sometimes add like a crumbled Power Crunch bar, or whatever kind of protein bar I have, like 1/4 of it. And yeah, forget to mention, since I use plain Greek yogurt and cottage cheese, I did sweeten it with stevia. You can use any sweetener you like, but I like the drops, their vanilla flavor. So here you guys have it. I hope you guys try this. It's really, really good. So that was it, guys. I hope it was helpful. I hope you guys got some ideas. Of course, the menu always changes depending on what I buy, what's in season. But that is this week's meal prep. It might change next week. It all depends. Thank you guys so much for watching, for supporting me. Please, if you haven't, subscribe and like this video. That's going to show me that you guys really enjoyed it and it was helpful. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.